You're watching Explore to Shine with Anu.
Before proceeding to the video, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel if you have not yet done, and also hit the notification bell so you will be notified when we upload a new video. With no further delay, let's quickly dive into this video.
This video is the third session of InDesign, and we have covered the rest of the chapters, that is importing graphics, working with colors and strokes, applying effects, working with tables, publishing the document and book. Multiple choice. First session. Dash is popular file type for web designers because it can handle transparent and semi-transparent backgrounds. A. PSD, B. BMP, C. CDR, D. PNG. The right answer is PNG. So PNG is a popular file type for web designers because it can handle transparent and semi-transparent backgrounds. Dash supports RGB, CMYK and grayscale file but does not support alpha channels. A. PCX, B. SCT, C. GIF, D. JPEG. The right answer is C. SCT. SCT supports RGB, CMYK and grayscale file but does not support alpha channels. Dash file format is meant for both bitmap and vector graphics. A. BMP, B. WMF, C. CDR, D. TIFF. The right answer is WMF. So WMF file format is meant for both bitmap and vector graphics. Dash command is the primary method used to insert graphics. A. Copy, B. Export, C. Place, D. Insert. The right option is place. Place command is the primary method used to insert graphics. Place command is in dash menu. A. Type, B. Edit, C. Object, D. File. The right answer is File. Place command is in File menu. Color modes are available in dash menu. View, B. Object, C. Windows, D. Type. Color modes are available in Windows menu. The right answer is Windows. Dash color mode is also called as process color mode. A. CMYK, B. Spot, C. RGB, D. Lab. The right answer is CMYK. CMYK color mode is also called as process color mode. Dash panel is used to create and name color, gradients and tints to quickly apply them to objects. A. Layer, B. Stroke, C. Styles and D. Swatches. The right answer will be swatches. Swatches panel is used to create and name color, gradients and tints. Moving on to the next question. Dash are used to separate different elements of an object. A. Swatches, B. Dockers, C. Flyouts and D. Layers. The right answer is layers. Layers are used to separate different elements of an image. Dash is a lighter or darker version of a color. A. Gradients, B. Shadow, C. Tints, D. Hue. The right answer is tints. Tints is a lighter or darker version of a color. Dash is formed as a successive blending of two or more colors. A. Gradient, B. Transparency, C. Shadow, D. Tints. The right answer is gradient. So gradient is formed as a successive blending of two or more colors. Swatches can be saved in your computer for use in other application with dash extension. A. SWA, B. ASE, C. STH, and D. INDS. The right answer is ASE. Swatches can be saved in your computer for use in other application with ASE extension. There are dash number of effects in InDesign. A. 5, B. 9, C. 6, D. 10. The right answer is 9. There are 9 number of effects in InDesign. Dash effect adds interior shading that makes a satiny finish. A. Bevel, B. Satin, C. Global light, D. Glow. The right answer is satin. Satin effect adds interior shading that makes a satiny finish. In InDesign, table is placed in dash. Rectangle frame, B. Page, C. Text frame, and D. Rectangle. The right answer is text frame. Table is placed in text frame. To move to next cell, we press dash key. A. Tab, B. Shift, C. Enter, and D. Alt. So we use tab key in order to move to the next cell. So the right answer is A. Dash is a collection of documents. A. Dockers, B. Book file, C. Swatches, D. Toolbox. The right answer is book file. Book file is a collection of documents. The extension of book file is dash. A. INDD, B. INBF, C. INDB, and D. INBB. The right answer is INDB. The extension of book file is INDB. The next session, we have fill in the blanks. First one, BMP is dash compression and JPEG is dash compression. DCS is an enhanced version of dash and EMF is an enhanced version of dash. Next one, GIF was developed by dash and TIFF was developed by dash. The right answer, BMP is lossless compression and JPEG is lossy compression. DCS is an enhanced version of EPS and EMF is enhanced version of WMF. GIF was developed by CompuServe and TIFF was developed by Aldus Corporation. The next one, PST is a dash file format and CDR is dash file format. WMF is developed by dash and its 32-bit version is dash. WMF supports both dash and dash graphics. Right answer for these questions, PSD is a bitmap file format and CDR is vector file format. WMF is developed by Microsoft and its 32-bit version is EMF. WMF supports both bitmap and vector graphics. Next set of question. In place command dialog box, dash option is used to replace an object you selected and dash option is used to add captions. To create a new layer below the selected layer, hold dash key and click the new layer button. And to create a new layer at the top of the list, hold dash and click on the new layer button. The three color modes in InDesign are process color, dash and dash. The answer for these questions: in place command dialog box, replace selected item option is used to replace an object you selected, and create static caption option is used to add captions. To create a new layer below selected layer, hold Ctrl key and click the new layer button. And to create a new layer at the top of the list, hold Ctrl plus Shift and then click on the new layer button. The three color modes in InDesign are process color, spot color and RGB color. The next set of questions. Dash is printer color and dash is monitor color. Any color that originates by an ink, either mixed or pure, is known as dash color, and it uses a combination of dash to produce all other colors. The default stroke color is dash and the default fill color is dash. The answer for these questions: CMYK is printer color and RGB is monitor color. Any color that originates by an ink, either mixed or pure, is known as spot color, and it uses a combination of CMYK to produce all other colors. The default stroke color is black and the default fill color is white. The color modes displayed in new color swatch dialog box of swatch panel are dash and dash. The two types of gradient you can create in swatch panel are dash and dash. Dash tool allows you to add opacity or transparency to a gradient for an object. By default, the swatches created are saved in dash panel. The right answer for these questions: the color modes displayed in new color swatch dialog box of swatch panel are spot and process. The two types of gradient you can create in swatch panel are radial and linear. Gradient feather tool allows you to add opacity or transparency to a gradient for an object, and by default the swatches created are saved in swatches panel. Next question. Dash option allows you to apply a uniform lighting effect applied to objects, and the default opacity of object is dash. Dash adds a shadow that falls behind the object, stroke, fill or text, and dash adds a shadow that falls just inside the edge of the object, stroke, fill or text. You can apply transparency to dash and dash. The answer for these questions: Global light option allows you to apply a uniform lighting effect applied to objects, and the default opacity of the object is 100%. Drop shadow adds a shadow that falls behind the object, and inner shadow adds a shadow that falls just inside the edge of the object. You can apply transparency to graphics as well as text frames. The next question. Dash and dash adds glow that comes from the outside or inside edges of the object, stroke, fill or text. Dash and dash adds various combination of highlights and shadows to give text and image a 3D appearance. Basic feather, dash and dash effects softens the edges of an object by fading them to transparent. The answer for these questions: outer glow and inner glow adds glow that comes from the outside and inside edges of the object, stroke, fill or text. Bevel and emboss adds various combination of highlights and shadow to give text and images a 3D appearance. Basic feather, directional feather and gradient feather effects soften the edges of an object by fading them to transparent. The next question. The different options to change the transparency display are fast display, dash and dash. The different options to change the transparency display are: one is fast display, dash and dash. The next one, dash button display a list of all effects, and dash option lets you copy style, master pages, swatches and other items from the style source to the selected document. The answer for these questions, the different options to change the transparency display are fast display, typical display and high quality display. The effects button displays a list of all effects, and style sources option lets you copy style, master pages, swatches and other items from the style source to the selected document. Sorry, it is synchronize. Just make a change here. So it is synchronize option lets you copy style, master pages, swatches and other items from the style source to the selected document. So make the changes. It is not style source, it is synchronize option. So synchronize option lets you copy style, master pages, swatches and other items from the style source to the selected document. Please make the correction there. The two options to split the cell are dash and dash. Dash is a process of finalizing the document for print, and dash option is used to check a document for errors before printing. The next one, dash option will allow you to save a document in PNG or PDF format, and dash option will help you to preview your document in grayscale. The two options to split your cells are split cell horizontally and split cell vertically. Publishing is a process of finalizing the document for print, and pre-flight option is used to check the document for errors before printing. Export option will allow to save your document in PNG and PDF format, and proof setup option will help you to preview your document in grayscale. The next set of questions. Dash option from the file menu are print settings that you can save and use later. By default, dash document in the book is the style source. To close a single book, choose dash command in the book panel menu, and to close all books, click the dash button on the book panel's title bar. To print continuous page, use dash between page numbers, and to print non-continuous page, use dash between page numbers. The answer for these questions: Print preset option from the file menu are print settings that you can save and use later. By default, first document in the book is the style source. To close a single book, you choose close book command in the book panel menu, and to close all open books, click the close button on the books panel's title bar. To print continuous pages, use hyphen between page numbers, and to print non-continuous pages, use comma between page numbers. The next question: dash is an object made up of rows and columns, and the intersection of row and column is called dash. The answer for this is: table is an object that is made up of rows and columns, and intersection of row and column is called cells. Here comes the next session: true or false. BMP files are bulky and need more memory compared to other formats. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. BMP files are bulky and need more memory when compared to other formats. PCX is lossy compression. Is it true or false? The answer is false. PCX is lossless compression. So the answer is false. You can insert a graphic without frame. True or false? Yes, it is true. You can insert a graphic without a frame in InDesign. PCX is ideal for commercial printing and online documents. Is it true or false? The answer is false. It is not ideal for commercial printing and online documents. To create a new layer and open new layer dialog box, hold Alt key and click the new layer button. True or false? The answer is true. To create a new layer and open new layer dialog box, we have to use Alt key and then click on new layer button. Yes, it's true. You can also import an InDesign file into an InDesign file. True or false? The answer is true. Yes, you can also import an InDesign file into an InDesign file. CMYK has smaller range of colors compared to RGB colors. True or false? The answer is true. CMYK has small range of colors when compared to other colors. RGB is device independent. True or false? The answer is false. RGB is device dependent. By default, tints are 100%. True or false? Yes, the answer is true. By default, the tints are 100%. We cannot apply gradient for text in InDesign. True or false? The answer is false. We can apply gradient even for the text in InDesign. We can apply gradient for lines, frames and strokes. True or false? Yes, it is true. You can also apply gradient for the line, frames and strokes. Tint brings the lighter shade of the required color on the object. True or false? Yes, the answer is true. Tint brings the lighter shade of the required color on the object. Black registration paper swatches can be edited or deleted. Is it true or false? The answer is false. So these are default swatches. They cannot be edited or deleted. So the answer is false. Transparency can be applied to individual text characters or layers. Is it true or false? The answer is false. It cannot be applied to individual character or individual layer. You cannot import table from other packages. True or false? The answer is false. You can also import the table from other packages. When the table overflows, you can repeat header and footer rows of a table when it appears in a different text frame. True or false? Yes, the answer is true. When the text overflows, you can repeat header and footer rows of the table when it appears in a different text frame. In InDesign, you can convert table to text and text to table. Is it true or false? The answer is true. Yes, in InDesign, you convert text to table and table can be converted into text. So the answer is true. In InDesign, you cannot convert text to table. True or false? The answer is false. You can convert text to table in InDesign. By default, Adobe PDF preset press quality option can save your document as PNG. True or false? The answer is false. By default, Adobe PDF presets press quality option can save your document as PDF format, not PNG. If you want as PNG, you can save it, but by default, it will be saved as PDF format. You can preview a document in grayscale. Is it true or false? Yes, it is true. You can preview a document in grayscale. One document can belong to multiple book files. Is it true or false? The answer is true. Yes, one document can belong to multiple book files. The document created using earlier version of InDesign cannot be added to book file. Is it true or false? The answer is false. The document created using earlier version of InDesign can be added to a book file. So the answer is false. Removing the document from the book does not delete the file on the disk. Is it true or false? Yes, the answer is true. Removing the document from the book does not delete the file on the disk. You cannot replace a document in a book with another document. True or false? The answer is false. You can replace a document in a book with another document. So the answer is false. You can synchronize the book while documents in the book are closed. True or false? Yes, it is true. You can synchronize the book while documents in the book are closed. You can only synchronize the open documents of the book. True or false? The answer is false. The next section, questions with multiple answers. Expand the following: BMP, DCS, PCX, PNG, SCT, EMF. BMP means it's bitmap image. The expansion of DCS is desktop color separation, and PCX stands for picture exchange. PNG, portable network graphics. SCT, syntax continuous tone, and EMF stands for enhanced meta file format. Next is also the expansion. EPS, GIF, JPEG, TIFF, WMF and CDR. EPS stands for encapsulated postscript. GIF is graphic interchange exchange. JPEG, joint photographic experts group. TIFF, tagged image file format. WMF, Windows meta file format, and CDR is CorelDRAW. Next question, mention any 5 bitmap file formats. So we have BMP, PCX, GIF, SCT, TIFF, JPEG and PSD. So all these are bitmap file formats: BMP, PCX, GIF, SCT, TIFF, JPEG and PSD. The next question, mention any 5 vector file formats. DCS, EPS, CDR, PDF and SVG. DCS, EPS, CDR, PDF and SVG are all vector file formats. The next one, mention different ways to apply color. You can apply colors through color panel, swatches panel, fill and stroke color box in the control panel, and fill and stroke color box in the tools panel. Mention the color types in new color swatch dialog box of swatch panel. Lab, RGB, CMYK, mixed ink, and default color mode is dash. So default color mode is CMYK. Mention the default colors in the swatch panel. Registration, paper, cyan, magenta, yellow and black. So these are the default colors in the swatch panel. Mention the different types of effects. The different types of effects are transparency, drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, bevel and emboss, basic feather, directional feather and gradient feather. So all these are the different types of effects: transparency, drop shadow, inner shadow, outer glow, inner glow, bevel, emboss, basic feather, directional feather and gradient feather. The next one, mention the options in insert table dialog box. Body rows, columns, header rows, footer rows and table style. The options in the insert table dialog box are body rows, columns, header rows, footer rows and table style. Mention the different types of errors you can check in pre-flight option. The errors that you can check are links, color, images and objects, text and document. So these are the different types of errors that you can check in pre-flight option.
That's all for today's session. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up and make sure you share it with your friends. See you in my next video. Until then, take care and keep smiling.